This is my #1 stretch for the shoulders. Try it after your upper body workouts. It improves mobility in the following: pec major minor, tricep long head, lats and internal rotators of the shoulder. Performed correctly, it will strengthen the serratus anterior, lower traps, and the legs. You will need a bench and some weight. I'm using a 3-liter water bottle. There are 3 stages to this exercise, 2 with head support, 1 with the head off the bench. Let's begin. Lay down on the bench, moving the top of the head to the edge of the bench. Move the shoulder blades down the back and lift the chest. Hold the weight in front of you. Bend the elbows to 90 degrees, separate the shoulder blades and lower the weight overhead. Exhale as you lower the weight. There are 3 important points to remember throughout. 1. Separate the shoulder blades. 2. Move the elbows into shoulder width. 3. Move the trapezium down the back. These 3 actions will protect your rotator cuff and free up space in the back of the neck. Now, maintaining those actions, breathe and allow the weight to do its job. Sooner or later, your upper arms should rest on the bench. This is the end of stage 1. This takes time. Focus on your normal breathing, spreading the shoulder blades, moving the elbows in, and pulling the trapezium down the back. Exhale into the areas you feel stretching and allow your diaphragm to move smoothly. Once your upper arms rest on the bench, inhale and slowly move them back in front of you. Second stage, do the same now with your arms straight, but warm up to the movement by bringing the arms back and forth 3 times overhead, and the 3rd time keep them overhead until you feel the upper arms touching the bench. Remember the 3 actions. 1. Separate the shoulder blades. 2. Now straighten the elbows and keep the arms shoulder width. 3. Move the trapezium down the back. Remember to breathe, exhaling to allow the stretch. Once your arms touch the bench, slowly bring the weight back in front of you. This is the end of stage 2. Stage 3. Slide your body up the bench until your head moves off the bench. Keep the shoulder blades moving down the back to allow room for your neck to extend. Keep the tops of the shoulders at the edge of the bench. Your neck and head should hang freely if the shoulders are correct. After you move the weight overhead and back 3 times, then keep it there, overhead. Remember the 3 points. Spread the shoulder blades, straighten the elbows, and pull the trapezium down the back. Also breathe, allowing your exhales to relax the tight areas. You may notice that when you do these actions, the arms don't stretch as much. Learn to maintain the actions, but allow the weight to stretch you. This is a balancing act of action and relaxation, and is indeed challenging. Breathe, spread the shoulder blades, straighten the elbows, and pull the trapezium down the back. Now bring your feet onto the bench and press them down to lengthen your lower back. Tilt your pelvis back, or reach your tailbone towards your heels to help lengthen the back. Remember to breathe and the 3 important actions. Separate the shoulder blades, straighten the elbows, and move the trapezium down the back. Now straighten the legs and press the thighs down onto the bench, lengthening the legs on the bench. Remember to breathe and the 3 important actions. Separate the shoulder blades, straighten the elbows, and pull the trapezium down the back. With enough time, your hands may touch the floor if the bench is not too tall. Now carefully release the weight to the floor. Slowly bend the elbows and bring the arms back down by the sides. Using your legs and arms, slide back fully onto the bench so your head is supported. You can hang your arms off the sides of the bench to also stretch the pecs. Or hang them closer to the sides of the bench to stretch the biceps. Relax and enjoy.